good news. The roadside shrines have been purified. The strength of Enos has helped the paladins to remove this problem from the world. You may once again make your donations to Enos without reservation or regret.
Any news?
No, nothing which you do not already know, brother.
All the dragons are dead.
That is good news indeed, but it does nothing to change our situation, which seems hopeless. The Seekers still have not left. On the contrary, I hear more and more reports that during these last few days, their numbers have even increased. Killing off the dragons has dealt the enemy a blow, but it did not suffice. We need to dig this evil out by the roots.
I talked to the dragons.
What did they say?
They kept talking about the power of their master and how he settled in the halls of Irdarath.
Enos be with us. The Black Temple has regained its power and is now sending its henchmen into our world.
What are these halls of Irdarath?
The Eastern Invocation Temple of the god Beliar. There are 4 of them in the land of Myrtana, but this one is probably the most terrifying temple of all. About 40 years ago, the northern and western temples of this horrible deity were destroyed. The brave knights of that time gave their all to raze those mighty constructions to the ground. Back then, the black hordes of the enemy were helpless against the superior numbers and the heroic courage of the knights and paladins. It would have been easy to destroy the other 2 temples as well and rid the land of evil forever. But after the second temple fell, they simply disappeared.
Disappeared? An entire temple? Yeah, right.
Do not mock me. The situation is serious. If the halls of Irdarath have indeed regained their power, then it will not be easy to defeat the enemy. For that, you would have to find it first. And I think that this will be your next and hardest task.
We shall see. Zardas's book, which was believed to be lost. Where is it?
I have been expecting you would ask that, but I fear that it will be of no help to you. It has been magically sealed. I took it to one of our lower vaults, and even we have so far tried in vain to open it. That accursed Zardas has played a dirty trick on us.
Can I see the book?
Be my guest. I cannot imagine you being successful where the greatest masters of our monastery have failed. But go ahead and give it a try. Telamon is not going to stop you.
What about a little blessing? I could surely use it.
May Enos stand between you and harm on all the unholy paths you will have to walk.
Hey, you! Hey!
You are not permitted to go further. Turn back.
Pyrocar says I'm allowed to examine Zardas's book.
So he says that. All right, you may enter. The book you are looking for is over there on the alchemist's bench.
Zarek Bundardo. Ah, the book's open. There's a letter and a key hidden inside. So that's where you're hiding out. Damn far away. I'll need a ship to get there.
There's nothing you can do about it. Will it ever change? All that matters is strength.
Hey, you! Is there anything you can do with dragon eggs?
Dragon eggs? How the heck did you come by these?
I took them from some lizard people.
Where did you pick that up then? Let me see. Very sturdy material. Ideal for finishing armor. If one can manage to get them open, that is.
What about it then? Do you want it?
Sure, give it here. I'll pay you, say, 300 gold coins for each egg you can bring me. You didn't get that from
These are
me.
dragon eggs, not paltry chicken eggs.
All right, 350 it is, but I can't give you more than that, or it just won't pay for me.
That's all just gossip.
Save your gold then. I think I'll keep it.
Let me know when you change your mind.
That's all just gossip.
I hardly know what to believe.
I know how the armor can be improved even further.
Tell me then.
You could coat the dragon scales with magic ore.
That thought has already occurred to me too, and you're right. My newest armor beats everything you've ever seen. It's lightweight yet sturdy. It is perfect. You can buy it if you want. I don't make this offer to just anybody, and the price only just covers the manufacturing costs.
Of course we got him in the end. He didn't know that. He really said that.
Give me the armor.
This is the best armor I've ever made. A true masterpiece. Where did you pick that up then?
What about forging equipment? What do you need?
I don't believe this is going to change.
That doesn't surprise me. You listened to the wrong people.
Don't say you didn't know that.
I never knew that.
I hardly know what to believe
Would have
anymore.
thought of that himself. That was obvious all along.
You mustn't believe everything you hear.
I'd have gone about it differently.
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
He insisted he knew better. Nothing amazes me anymore.
ran like Beliar himself was after him.
He doesn't even know how to hold a sword.
I've been able to open Zardas's book.
What? How did you do that? It well nigh drove me to despair.
Zardas told me the trick.
Ah, is that it? How interesting. I can only hope for you that Zardas's bad influence is not going to spoil you. I am warning you. Do not fall for the tricks of that old devil. You might come to regret it.
I know where to find the halls of Irdarath. The temple is on an island. I found a nautical chart which shows the way.
That is great. Then you will need a ship and a crew in order to face the enemy. But remember, you need to be well prepared if you want to vanquish the Master of Irdarath.
Where can I find a crew?
Your crew should consist of men you can trust. Talk to your friends, and think about who could be useful to you once you are on the island. You are going to need a magician as well, but alas, I cannot spare a single man from the monastery. You will have to ask a magician who is not working within the monastery.
What are the Tears of Innos?
The Tears of Innos are nothing but an old child's tale. It tells of how the battle between Innos and Beliar started at the beginning of time.
I found this potion.
That cannot be. I cannot believe it.
What's the matter?
If these are really the genuine Tears of Innos, then...
Hardly.
Do not interrupt me. If these are the real tears of Enos, then we have a powerful weapon against the enemy.
What do you mean by weapon?
Legend has it that under the influence of this substance, the warriors of Enos were able to perform almost superhuman deeds. They were immune to all kinds of exhaustion and had the strength of 2 bears. The greatest heroic feats of the olden days were only made possible by the tears of Enos.
I understand.
But the tears can bring suffering and death as well. Only the members of our order may drink this draught. Anyone else, even the paladins of our Lord, would face a cruel death.
So what are the tears of Enos?
When Enos realized that he had to fight Beliar, his own brother, in order to preserve creation, his sorrow was great. He started to weep, and his tears fell down onto the world. There were many of them, for his heart was so full of grief that he wept for 13 years.
Get to the point.
The people who found his tears and tasted them were filled with supernatural strength and clarity. They recognized the wisdom of Enos' creation and began to serve him. They were the first members of the community of the fire. The tears gave them strength, courage, and wisdom. But that is all very long ago, and it has been more than 250 years since anyone last set eyes on a tear of Enos.
Hey, what were you doing in there?
Everybody knows by now. Who says things like that? Go away, don't tell me that.